57, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
Fields.
Over the middle, complete. It's Reyes. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
To the left side, he's got Sanders.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Fields going to change things up here.
They'll run on first down. Mathis
will take it inside the 25.
That's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Hey, eat you!
Out of the gun, Fields.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
To throw is Fields. Working into the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And now an audible here into something else. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 9-yard line.
Now it's Fields.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Let's play now this long opening drive. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal?
Here we go, Szsn. Blue 58, blue 58, Szsn.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal.
And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Chiefs 7, Eagles 7. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw now on 1st down. This is caught at the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They'll get 34 yards there.
4 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Byer. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Mathis.
And a running slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and
Off play action. Fields. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will have the Chiefs first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
That's
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive, it comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Up the middle they go. McClendon. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
7-7, our score after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now Fields going to run. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and inches at the 9-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now Fields going to move him around.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. From 8 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Liking 18. Dragon 60. 7.
Looking to throw. Bear. This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Go! Cowboy 80. Warriors 7. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Byer.
Man, and he hits him in stride. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43.
Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking to throw. Bear. And he's got this to Jefferson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
The Eagles are 2-10 now on the year. They've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football. But
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And they'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw, Fields.
And they work this out past the 25. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Here's Fields. And once again, this is Sanders.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
On 1st down, Mathis. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. Hey, 331.
Now Fields.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. A good pickup there, 22. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. They'll run on 1st down. Mathis. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Right.
Fields now to throw.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that one. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, That's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Throws right side, and that's complete.
Well, he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20.
A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards.
So when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. For the left side, it's complete.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Byer. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
3-19, guys, right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And now this is intercepted. And I think the ball's out. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
That was brought down. Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
23 yards on the play. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie things at 17 all.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Bear. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Ready up. Warrior 70. Set. Viking 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Bayou.
Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
As a passer, you're always trying to find an open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. A great effort there.
That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Fields. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Small. 319.
They'll try the left side. McClendon. And he'll get this one up about the 39 here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Reyes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn.
And that will tie our game here in the third quarter.
Ties the game. 24-24. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. There. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Justin Jefferson, 49 yards.
And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 27.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
319,
Back to throw. Fields. Now he'll tuck this, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Here we go, son. 331, 331.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Fields pass.
But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
26-yard line.
Come on, set. Warriors 17.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Cowboy 80, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 19 sight, 19, Buffalo 18, Mustang 19, Dragon 60, Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Bobcat, 19 Lion, 18 Pioneer.
Operating from the gun, Byer. Well, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
For the field goal, a 45-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal to start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
23 yards on the play. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that, I would say.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now the catch right side. This is Sanders. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Fields.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Reyes. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. So a big one coming here for Kaimi Fairbairn. From the right hash, this from 33. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Trap 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Operating from the gun. There. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Come 19, come 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's caught with the 7-yard line.
And the Eagles are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Stops short, down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home.
It's a gain of a yard.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
19, 18, Cardinal, 18.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
At the 2-yard line.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss, because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Here we go. All eyes on Fields. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for third down. Here's Fields. And they find the open man. That's complete.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now Fields.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
to pick up.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Another run on second down. Try to cover up. A little juke. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many